here and wait on waiting. I have for like 5 minutes to see if YouTube would send out the notifications. No, it didn't, because they don't want this to come out. If this prophecy comes true, we are in big time trouble. The United States of America is in big time trouble, and it will have a domino effect that will be felt across the whole entire world. All the dominoes will start to fall. If this prophecy comes true, and I have a pretty good inclination within my spirit that it's coming true. What prophecy? It's coming from the horse's mouth right here. I'm a horse on the Chinese, whatever. It's coming straight from the horse's mouth right here, the prophecy. We did a video. We did. This is an important video. They don't want it out? Too bad I'm going. We did a video back in, 2 days ago. The attempted coup of 1934 against President Roosevelt. Hello and good morning. The attempted coup. This is tied into a prophecy out of my mouth, the horse's mouth right here. My Chinese zodiac is a horse. That video was done. I wasn't even looking for that video. That's the video I did 2 days ago. Roosevelt was president from 1933 until his death in 45. What did he do in 1933? On March the 9th, this is an important video. I promise you, this is one of the most important videos that I will have done this year that directly will deal with the United States of America. On March the 9th of 1933, Roosevelt sent to Congress the Emergency Banking Act, drafted in large part by Hoover, you know, the Hoover blankets and all that kind of stuff. It was signed into law the same day. All right, signed into law the same day. This is Franklin Delano Roosevelt, right here, the 32nd President of the United States. President on March the 4th of 1933. The role of president, this is what he did. The New Deal. The New Deal. He did the New Deal. And if it wasn't for this New Deal, okay, we got it right here. You're just tuning in. If this prophecy comes true, and I really do believe it's going to come true, this is straight from my mouth, the horse's mouth. My zodiac is a horse on the Chinese thing. This is what he did. Roosevelt began with a decisive act declaring a bank holiday. He temporarily closed all the nation's banks. Then he called Congress into special session to pass emergency banking legislation. Treasury officials feverishly work on the Emergency Banking Act. We had a banking crisis. A banking crisis. The emergency banking crisis of 1933. He wanted to restore the public confidence in the nation's financial system after a week-long bank holiday. You can see it. Gina, were you talking about? Okay, I'm here. Back here. The attempted coup. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, 1933. Let's fast forward to yesterday. That was 2 days ago. Yesterday, when I'm out with my daughter, I pull up to the drive-thru of Chick-fil-A. I see the number 1933. Immediately it resonates with me. I think 1933, something happened in 1933. And the word gray, the gray, I take that spiritually as we're going through some not so good times. Gray. 1933, that's when Franklin Delano Roosevelt became president. Now I come over here to here. You're talking about the prophecy, and it's going to come true. It's going to come true. Once upon a time, super wealthy capitalists Super wealthy capitalists. Well, I'm not supposed to show that, but that's it. Soupy, the business plot. The business plot. The business plot. 1933. 1933. You see the banking thing. Franklin Delano Roosevelt pledges the New Deal for the U.S. The New Deal. He's got a New Deal. Okay. We got this 1933 right here. We got the video that we did 2 days ago. We have the bank holiday, the Emergency Banking Act. He wanted to restore public confidence in the banking system, the week-long holiday. And you know that there's been so much rumors. We're going to have a bank holiday. The banks are going to be closed. Have you noticed that they have been putting that out there over and over and over and over for the past few years? We're going to have a bank holiday. It's going to happen this weekend. They've been slowly just turning on the faucet, letting it drip out, bringing it to the surface, and the banking holidays don't come. Turn the faucet back on, bring it to the surface, whatever. It ain't come. It's going to come. It will come. We got 1933. 1933. I haven't looked at the rest of this. We'll see. Plan made by President to recoup the riches. Let's see what this does. We've got Franklin Delano Roosevelt right here. General Butler. This is what we did a video on. General Butler. We did that video and it spoke of General Butler right there in that video. Now granted, I drive up to the drive-thru and it's the year 1933. And it's a gray area. It's a gray year. Very gray year. We have General Butler. Right here. He is sitting here. $3 million bid for fascist army. Look at this. A $3 million. This happened in 1933. They were going to overthrow the government. It failed. It failed. They were going to overthrow the government. Look at the arm. The fascism started. You had Mussolini was a fascist. Hitler too. You may say, no, but listen, we did this video. There's no coincidence that we did that video. And it's speaking about that. And I pop into this video right here, pops up on my laptop today. Just pops up. And I see the number 1933. If this comes true, and it's going to come true, it will forever change the United States of America, and it's going to have a worldwide domino effect, and we're going to be in trouble, and you're going to have to weather the most tumultuous storm you ever have in the United States. What they did in 1933 was reform the whole entire financial system, the currency and all. And what have we been talking about? What is coming down the pipeline? I'll tell you, you know what's coming down the pipeline. You know what's coming down the pipeline. The currency. It's the currency. He's going to, it's all right. It's all right, yeah. The nation's financial, I don't know what the rest of this is. The fascists, they wanted to overthrow the government. The elite bankers, they wanted to do it. Just overthrow the government. Oh no, this is what they did. Well, I'm not showing that. I'm not showing no more of that, you all. Just put it right here. Let's get back to, hold on. Just want to get back to my synchronicity, okay? Right here, this is my synchronicity. Once upon a time, back in 1933, The Emergency Banking Act 1933, the attempted coup of Roosevelt by the bankers with the Emergency Banking Act and the currency reform. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. He wanted to reform it, and that bankers weren't happy. We got the digital currency coming. We do. The problem with all of this stuff is we live in a world where the handful of elites, they plot us against one another. They give you somebody, they give each side somebody that can rally them up, each side. And then it's all the same puppet master pulling the strings. We have this side to rally this group of people up, and we have this side to rally this group of people up. And there's one puppet master up there, one big puppet master, and it plots the people against one another because it has one end game. It does. It has one goal, and it's for complete control of the world, like the New World Order. The New World Order. So, I wasn't even thinking of doing that video right there, but it was the first part of this video is about the attempted coup, and it talked about General Butler and Roosevelt. But when I saw this, I thought, well, there's something about the 1933 number, and it's gray. It is gray. There's probably more clues in these numbers too, in the words. There probably is 54. There's probably more. Once upon a time, the wealthy bankers, the World War things, the capital. I'm going to flip it back around. I think we're all been played. I really do believe that they had a business plot. 1933. This is who the wealthy bankers tried to get to head the army, head the government to overthrow the government, overthrow Roosevelt. It was a coup. But the general back then told Roosevelt. And then they were unsuccessful. A $3 million thing. Cycles do repeat. Cycles repeat in all of our lives with different situations, but they do. It just keeps going around and around. Cycles keep repeating. If this prophecy comes true, and I really do believe it's going to come true, you hear it straight from the horse's mouth. That's my mouth. I'm a horse of the Chinese zodiac. A horse. $1933, $33, the Banking Act. They wanted to get rid of him. The New Deal, his New Deal, Palo Alto. I'm not going to go more into that. I'm not going to go look and see if there's somebody's visited Palo Alto. I'm not going to look into that. I'm not. And I'm not saying nothing else. I'm done with this video. I'm done. I'm not getting into this because it's highly political, but we know that there is a reform coming, and there's been so much talk about banking holidays for the past few years. They're going to close the banks down. You're going to have the NESARA GESARA. They ain't closed down yet, but they will close down one day. And we're going to find ourselves in a world that has literally been turned upside down. And you're going to have to weather the most tumultuous period of your whole entire life. And you may not be ready for it. I'm just going to tell you, you ain't going to be ready for what is coming. You have a kind of like a grasp on it, but this thing is going to grow way beyond your grasp. So just let me look up if Mussolini. Mussolini. He was a dictator. He was fascist. Mussolini. was a fascist dictator. That video right there popped up on my new laptop. Right there. This new Surface laptop. This video that I got this on, and I'm not showing you the name of it. But when I went to YouTube, it popped up. It popped up. That's their 3 cents. Not 2 cents, they're 3 cents. It popped up. Let me see who else was a fascist. We've been played. Yeah, he was kind of like that. Rise to power, frequently referred to as Hitler fascismus. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Do you know why you're doing this video? Because I did this video. I did this video 2 days ago. Right there, the attempted coup of Roosevelt. And his presidency began in 1933. He immediately he did the Emergency Banking Act as soon as he became president. The Banking Act. He did it. He overhauled the banking system. Overhauled it. Got that? Okay. It's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to go. I'm done. I'd encourage you to prepare yourself spiritually. I really would on the inside. You better get yourself right with God. You better get yourself in order, get your financial house in order, get your spiritual house in order. Just get yourself ready to survive what's coming. Really, you got to survive. You may not want to survive in a world that's been turned upside down. What did they say at the you-know-what? If the technology fell into the hands of the wrong person, the whole world will face the worst it will be the worst totalitarian regime that the world has ever known. And it was headed by you-know-what. Not a human, but it was something else. Humans at this point are mere puppets and mouthpieces. Puppets and mouthpieces. That's right. That's right. I'm going to go. We'll step outside into a normal world for now. Now, that was synchronicity right there. Because I don't like politics. That's my least favorite subject. Totally least favorite. No, I don't like it. But I live in a world that's political. We do. It's beautiful out. The birds have been chirping. This is our world right now. This is our world right now. Why can't we just have a peaceful world? I gotta plant that blueberry. Hello, Susan B. Carol Honey. And on a dance. I can't dance right now. I'm not in a dancing mood. I'm not in a dancing mood. Oh, a lovely butterfly in the sky. Yeah, I am going to go. So, we know we're having a currency reform. We know it's coming. And that NESARA GESARA is not what you think. Gina, you don't know what you're talking about. It's not what you've been told. There's so much more to it. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. You'll be happy. It's going to be bank holiday too. That'd probably be when the grid goes down. They got to reform everything, but it may not be a total grid down. They may just push the button to where they can just shut it down without frying everything and then bring it back up. Bring it back up. So, oh, you want to see Rosie? Oh, Rosie's in the computer room in the other office. She's sleeping. We can see Rosie because she is a little bitty baby. Oh, she just now got up. She heard her name. Rosie, honey, did you hear your name, honey? Because you're a baby. Come on. You're my little baby, Rosie. Come on, Rosie, honey. You know you're your mommy. Look at my little baby. Let's flip the camera around to my baby. Say hi, Rosie. She loves her mommy. Look at her. Hey, Rosie, you're so pretty. She said, Mommy, you woke me up. I heard my name. Do you want to go outside, Rosie? Hmm? Let's put you down, Rosie. Do you want to go out? You can if you want. You do, Rosie. You just woke up from a little nap and you heard your little name. Yeah, you wiggle that little bitty tail, Rosie, honey. You can do it. You're looking for some little, I don't know, skinks or spinks. She's looking for those little things, lizard-like things. She'll get a sun bath. She just woke up because she heard her name on here. She's got a wonderful hearing. I am going to go. I am, you all. So, with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning and day. Don't dwell too much on it, but keep it in the back of your mind. If that prophecy comes true, and it's probably going to come true, it's going to come true. It's a repeat. It smells so nice out here. Really, really nice. The birds are really chirping. It's been chirping all day, all morning. They've been so happy. I hope you got a chance to look at the date video last night that we did on YouTube. I got dressed up for our YouTube date. Yeah, it was nice. It's fun to dress up. Really never did dress up, but last night I dressed up. So it's better late than never. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Good versus evil. It is. It's really. I'll let you see the garden really fast. You all. It's heavy at the first part of the video, but I kept that receipt from the Chick-fil-A because of the year 1933 and a gray area. Then I think of the alien grays, really. The alien grays. Look at the beautiful sky. We started dancing again. Yeah, you better dance while you can. We can dance if we want to. You're dancing, you leave the world behind when you dance. I did pick some collards yesterday and I blended them in a blender and I drank a cup of it. They're doing so well. Look at that. The collards. My husband also weeded the garden with the garden hoe. Everything looks really nice. It's doing good. You're just tuning in. Gina, I thought you were talking about I did. We got to bring it down. We got to bring it back down. The sweet potatoes, they'll do really good too. I think I've got to do some planting of, this is fennel. It's yeah. Look how healthy these are, you all. Very, very healthy. Collards and cabbage and chard. These are going to be cherry tomatoes. I need to get this locust tree out of here. I can there. We can't have a locust tree. I got to make these stand up. That's nice. Look at these. It's just a small garden this year with lots and lots of pepper plants over there for when they start going. There. Okay, we got it. We got some pretty birds chirping up there. That's what we've got. Oh, this needs watered. It needs some water. It's a little wilty. I'll have to water that. Yeah, I'm gonna... Rosie, honey, you look like a little baby down there. Are you a little baby? You wanted to see what was going on, honey? Did you, Rosie? Come on, you're a baby. Come on, Rosie. You want to walk somewhere? Okay, Rosie. You got a big yard to play around in. Rosie, you gonna do your little running around like a wild woman? Go on. You can do it, Rosie. Rosie, you like that? She said, Mommy, leave me alone. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna just walk around in the mulch, and she's just gonna sit down, and she's just gonna sit down. I'm gonna hop off of here. So it's better get ready. You better get ready. I am gonna go. I really am. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments. Love you.